What's up, y'all? Welcome back to Life with Libby. I am so dang happy to have y'all here. Y'all, happy Monday. It's currently 7:54 in the morning. I don't usually record my episodes until night, but today has just been like a super odd day. I was supposed to have a client this morning, and then I was having some car issues. She had a meeting. We are like, okay, let's just postpone and do later this week. And then I got my car to work. Everything was fine. It was just grumpy that it's cold. So I went to Walmart. Let me tell ya, Walmart at 7 o'clock on a Monday morning is a very odd place to be. You've got like all different kinds of people there. Like you have like older people, you have people who are just getting off of work, you have people who are getting ready to go to work. There's a lot of like the shipped people, well, not shipped, but the Walmart version of it, like the people who will shop for you. You got those people in there, and like that was the majority of people, but I was just like, this is crazy. There's also nothing there. I learned that very clearly when the people were stocking the shelves that Monday morning are their restock days. So like all I got today was coffee creamer, chicken, rice, avocados, and bananas. And I was like, okay, well this is like a quarter of what I need, so I'm gonna have to go back. But I was just like, who am I? Like why am I at the grocery store at 7 o'clock on a Monday morning? What is going on? But no, it was a good day. I'm very happy to be back in my apartment. Don't get me wrong, I loved staying at Nana and Papa's, and I love Hallie and Finn, and I love them so much. But having consistency back in my schedule is phenomenal. I slept like a baby the past 2 nights, and it's just been lovely. But today's episode I do have to make quick because I do have to go to work. But I get very emotional sometimes. I'm a crier. Like, I'm a big crier. I cry all the time. Like, with everything. I cry all the time. But it's all, like, it's good emotion usually when I cry. I cry when I'm angry. Whatever. I don't know. Whatever. I'm a crier. It's fine. But I had a moment yesterday. I was at the gym, and I was walking on the treadmill, and I was like going through my DMs, and I just started like crying. And I tried to hold it together because I like crying at the gym, like, who are you? Get your shit together. Like Elizabeth Ann. No meltdowns. But it was a good cry because I had posted in my Instagram story the day before about Life with Libby merch. And I gave y'all a sneak peek, and I'm very excited for it. I'm trying to hold out until February 25th to officially launch it, but y'all are like, we want it right now. I'm like, I was not expecting this. Like, I was expecting a couple people to want a shirt, but I told y'all a couple months ago that I have listeners in a couple different countries, which is so crazy. But one of my listeners from Sweden reached out and was like, how can I get a shirt? And I was like, are you kidding? Like, there's somebody in a different country who wants to wear my stuff. I just like had this like moment where I was like, am I dreaming? Is this real life? I feel like my life is a movie. And I was like, I don't know, but I'm going to figure it out. I'm going to figure out how to get this shirt to you. And it's just, I have so much gratitude. Like I was crying because like, I'm just so grateful for all of the opportunities and all of the people who support me. Y'all don't understand how much you mean to me. Like, this started off something that was just like a dream of mine, and now I like really am walking in that dream and doing the things, and like I really am having a merch line come out. I'm really doing that. I picked my shirts up on Friday and I cried when I picked them up. Like, I saw them and I was like, oh my God, like I really did this. Like, whoa, this is the craziest thing in the whole wide world. And it gave me a moment to like sit, pause, and just be so grateful for where I'm at in life. So that's that's the idea of today's episode is like, if you have been working really hard towards a goal, and maybe you've hit it, maybe you're there, or maybe you're not there yet, I encourage you to sit and pause for a second. Look around you and be grateful and be proud of all that you have accomplished so far. Because I know for me, I know that I always like accomplish something or I'm close to accomplishing something and then I start something else. And I almost did that with the merch because I posted on my Instagram story, I was like, if y'all want a shirt, let me know what size. And I had more people reach out than what I had placed an order for the shirt. So I have to order more. So I've already sold out of shirts. And so my original thought was, okay, well, people want shirts. Like, I need to come up with something next. And it was like, no, Libby, like, just like pause, time out, and appreciate where you're at right now. Because you have worked so hard to get where you're at. All the late nights, all the early mornings, all the missing out on events, all the things, you have worked so hard for where you're at right now. And have you paused and given yourself a round of applause yet? Because if you haven't, today should be your day. Look at all of the things that you have done and all of the things that you have accomplished and be like, damn, I really did that. God really put all of those opportunities in front of me. He really did that. God really paved the path for me to walk in my purpose. And that's what it was. Like yesterday, I sat here and I journaled and I was like, God, like, thank you so much. Like, I don't have words or I don't know what else to say other than thank you. And I think if more people would pause and find the blessings and be grateful for what they already have, I think that people's mindset would change a lot. Like, yes, I obviously want more, but I can't want more until I'm appreciative of what I have now, if that makes sense. Like I was talking about it with Nana, I'm like, this is the craziest thing in the entire world, and I'm just so grateful for all of this. Like, so I encourage you to take a second today and write down the things that you're grateful for. I know that I have said this before, that this is part of my daily routine. Every single morning, I get up, I journal, I do my Bible study, and then I write down things that I'm grateful for. And I think that that keeps you grounded. I really highly encourage you to do that, to just sit today. And you know what, even if you're in a valley, like I'm on a mountaintop right now. I'm on a mountaintop, but I have been in a valley. I have been in the fucking valleys. I've been in the trenches. I've been there. I've been in the dark times, but right now I'm on my mountaintop and I'm just like, oh my gosh, like, God, like, thank you so much for this. But if you're not on a mountaintop, if you are in a valley, if you are in the trenches right now and you're like, Libs, I'm having a really hard time finding things to be grateful for. Okay, I get that. I think that one of the things that you can thank God for is putting you in the valley. I know that that sounds so bizarre, but I'm so grateful for the valleys that God put me in. I'm so grateful for the hard times that God put me through. Because without them, I wouldn't be here. So if you're in a valley right now, just thank God. Be like, I know that things are really hard right now and I'm really struggling, but God, I know that I'm going to come out of this stronger, and for that, I thank you. I thank you for the mindset and the skill set and all the things that are going to come from this valley. Because you won't be in a valley forever. I know when you're in it, it feels like, holy shit, I have literally been stuck here forever. It won't last forever. I promise. Every storm runs out of rain, baby. Like, you're not going to be there forever. You are not going to be there forever. And so that's my message for y'all today, is just to pause and find the blessings in your day today. And if, like I said, if you're in a hard season and you're finding that hard to do, find the small things. Be grateful that you have a roof over your head. Be grateful you got a good night's sleep. Be grateful that you had coffee. Be grateful you have clean clothes. Like things that we don't think about. Like, I came to my apartment, and my apartment is not in the best area. Like, it was just what was available to me when I moved out, and I was like, this is it. I just had to take this, and it's not in the best area. And I didn't realize how much I loved my apartment until I was away for 2 weeks. I didn't realize how much I valued this. So sometimes it takes us stepping back and really realizing what we have. Like, I'm incredibly grateful for this space. That this space is mine. I don't have to share it with anybody else. Like, that is something that I am incredibly grateful for. So just find the tiny things today. I'll just pause and find the tiny things. I gotta go because, I gotta go to work. But I love y'all so much. Like, you have no idea how much y'all mean to me. So I hope that y'all were able to take something from this episode. And I will see y'all next week for another episode of Life with Libby. Bye, y'all.